I made some progress with Token Terminal. I got a good quote from them, and I'm hoping Chad, you in the treasury will help me pay for it. So I talked to Alex actually earlier today. He says you guys are meeting next week, so if you guys can chat about it, that'd be great. I'd love to get THORChain on Token Terminal. The more I went over it with them and what they're plugged into, I think that'll have better reach than Masari.
Mm.
Um, well, I know it will. Um, but it's not an either or as far as I'm concerned. My goal is to get THORChain on all of these platforms because just because one platform might be better than the rest, it doesn't mean they have all the users. These other platforms still exist. People still use them, right? So
Yeah.
we want to tap into all these audiences. Um, and I had a long conversation with them about how they present the data. And I actually really like it. I think it's great and it's the right way to do it. Um, because it's consistent. So their whole Token Terminal's whole shtick, their whole value add to their user base is that they normalize all the terms. So if you look up a protocol and it has like fees and revenue and whatnot, it's calculated the same for all of the blockchains. And it's doing its best to try to create an apples to apples comparison between all these different chains. Which is great, which is what an analyst wants to see, right? And that's their so they can start comparing them, whatever metrics they're interested in, and then they can dig a bit deeper into the metrics, see where they're coming from on that individual chain. So I think it's great. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because of our good friends near intense. Everyone's always we're always comparing ourselves to them. And so we're going to be compared to them, obviously on Token Terminal and Masari and all these platforms. So I'm cognizant of how our data looks relative to Near. And the way Near's data shows is on their fees, it includes the affiliate fees. And so it gives this picture of like, well, they have all this, they're making all this more money, but it doesn't actually go to the Near protocol. It goes to the affiliates, it goes to a third party. According to the way Token Terminal measures everything and reports, this is proper. They're trying, but by the fees on the protocol, they're trying to show the entire economic activity on that protocol, and then they break it down further from there on where those fees actually go. And so, and so the term revenue on Token Terminal is actually refers to uh, funds that go directly to token holders. So, for example, Bitcoin has zero revenue on Token Terminal because Bitcoin holders don't collect any of those transaction fees. The transaction fees go all to the miners. And again, I forget
Almost
what that
every protocol in the world
it's
does it.
just well,
Do you know
something
what I
like
mean?
that, right?
Like I
Yeah.
don't know. It makes no sense to me that they would.
Well, but this is how they've structured it, right? For all few hundred protocols they have.
Yeah.
So near intense revenue shows as nil, is very little. And based on how THORChain is structured, our revenue will actually be little as well. The only thing that will show as revenue will be the 5% burn because that is actually goes to all token holders. All token
Mm.
holders benefit from the burn. So that is what will actually show up as our revenue. The other 95% will be classified a bit differently because it goes to like third parties, like the nodes, TCY, the dev fund, marketing fund, whatever. So the good news in this is that THORChain's fees will see a boost. Instead of us trying to be honest and only reporting the fees that go to THORChain, which I think the total right like 120, 130 million right now, the the extra 40 some million in affiliate fees will be added on top of that. So THORChain's total fees will actually increase because we'll be adding the affiliate fees in them as well. And I'm letting everyone know we're not gonna. I got nowhere for them to change nears and bring them down, but they will make sure ours go up and ours are higher. So I think it's fair. It's a fair compromise. I mean, I can't expect them to change their entire architecture just for one client, one customer, right? And what matters as long as it's consistent. Then, as long as it's consistent, then it's fair. And um, and so that being said, uh, and this is how Masari does it too. Everyone talks about fees instead of revenue. And so this is one of the things like on the website and whatever I've been going through. Like, I think we have to stop referring to THORChain's like revenue as revenue and start calling it fees because that's what the industry refers to it as.
Hmm.
So I want to try and normalize the terms and the terminology that we're using it consistently everywhere. So like on the website, for example, we're calling it fees, not revenue. And I'm going to ask, actually have to ask Rake about this on the analytics sites um, as well. So yeah.